A young boy lived in a small town and had a habit of procrastination and laziness. He was always late with his tasks and schoolwork, gradually falling behind his friends. Despite repeated advice from his family and teachers about the importance of time, he refused to listen. He spent most of his time on meaningless activities without caring about his future. One day, a wise monk arrived in the town. He was famous for his wisdom and enlightenment, attracting many people who wished to meet and learn from him. The boy also decided to visit the monk, hoping to find the secret to surpassing his friends in academics and life. Upon arriving, he bowed and expressed his concerns. "Master, I feel like a failure. My friends are better than me in every aspect. Please show me how I can become better than them." The monk looked at him kindly and said, "You are struggling because you do not value time. You keep procrastinating and wasting precious moments that you can never regain. Listen to this story. It will help you understand the true value of time." The boy eagerly listened, unaware that the story he was about to hear would change his life forever. The monk gazed at the boy with compassion and spoke slowly. "You are struggling because you do not appreciate time. You constantly delay your tasks and waste precious moments that can never be recovered. To help you understand the value of time, I will tell you a story." The boy listened intently as the monk began. "Once upon a time, there was a kind and generous king. He always cared for his people and helped them in times of hardship. One day, the king met an old friend from his childhood. This friend had become lazy, had no stable job, no wealth, and was not respected by others. His life was full of struggles, yet instead of blaming himself, he blamed fate and those around him. The king felt sympathy for his friend's situation. Wanting to help, he decided to give him a chance to change his life. The king said, "I will give you a share of my treasure. Before the sun sets, go to the treasury and take whatever you want. It will all be yours." Overjoyed, the old friend rushed home to tell his wife. Hearing the news, she urged him to go to the treasury immediately. But instead of leaving right away, he said, "I'm hungry. Let me eat first." After his meal, he felt sleepy and decided to take a short nap before going. However, he did not realize that his procrastination would cause him to miss the greatest opportunity of his life. After lunch, the man felt sleepy and decided to take a short nap before heading to the treasure. He thought there was still plenty of time, so he didn't rush. However, instead of just resting for a while, he overslept for 2 whole hours. When he woke up, he realized it was already late afternoon. Panicked, he quickly grabbed some bags and set off to collect the gold. But on his way to the palace, the scorching sun made him feel hot and exhausted. Spotting a shady tree, he decided to rest for a moment before continuing. The cool breeze made him feel comfortable, and before he knew it, he had fallen asleep again. This time, he slept for 4 hours. When he finally woke up, the sun was about to set, and the sky had turned a deep shade of orange. Shocked, he rushed toward the palace, but by the time he arrived, the gates to the treasure were already closed. The king had given him a valuable opportunity, but due to his procrastination and laziness, he had lost it. The man stood in disappointment before the locked gates, filled with regret for failing to seize the moment. He realized that he had let the chance to change his life slip away because of his poor decisions. But it was too late. He could not turn back time to correct his mistakes. The monk finished the story and looked at the boy with deep wisdom in his eyes. The boy remained silent, unable to speak. The tale of the lazy man made him realize his own mistakes. Before, he had always thought that time was abundant and that he could delay his tasks until tomorrow. But now, he understood that every passing moment was priceless and could never be reclaimed. He felt regret for all the time he had wasted due to his habit of procrastination. Looking at the monk, the boy bowed with deep gratitude. "Master, I have learned my lesson. From today onward, I will change. I will not procrastinate anymore, but will work hard to improve myself." The monk smiled with satisfaction and said, "Good, my child. Recognizing your mistakes and correcting them is the most important thing. If you value time, you can achieve anything in life." The boy returned home with a completely new mindset. He started planning his time wisely, completing tasks on schedule, and focusing on what truly mattered. Because of this transformation, he gradually became more successful in both academics and life. His friends and family also began to respect him more. From a lazy and procrastinating boy, he became a disciplined individual who valued time and achieved goals he had never thought possible before. Time is the most valuable asset in life, like gold and silver, yet it is limited. Once it is gone, we can never get it back. The story of the lazy man who lost his treasure due to procrastination is a powerful lesson for all of us. In life, many people are just like that man. They always believe they have plenty of time, so they delay their tasks and ignore important opportunities. But by the time they realize the true value of time, it is often too late. There is a famous saying, if you value time, time will value you. But if you waste time, time will destroy your life. Those who cherish every moment can accomplish anything they desire. On the other hand, those who are lazy and hesitant will miss opportunities and later live with regret. Learn to appreciate every moment. A traveler who misses a train by just 1 minute understands the value of a single minute, and a student who fails an exam understands the value of a year. If you want to succeed, don't procrastinate. Take action now. Don't let time slip away in vain. By using time wisely, you will not only achieve your goals, but also enjoy meaningful moments with family and friends. Life becomes more fulfilling when we learn to balance work and relaxation, effort and enjoyment. So start valuing time today.